Space, the final frontier, and home to many, many, many pieces of entertainment, like Star Wars, for example, Warhammer, Halo Infinite, and of course, my beloved.
Report to the ship as soon as possible. We're bang, okay?
But in a lot of these mediums, we are always a witness to other people's stories in space. But what if the story we experience was simply about being in space? Gentlemen, I am here to tell you that a black hole has pulled me into the vastness of No Man's Sky. It is a crazy year to be a gamer in 2026 since there are so many great releases or to be released titles, whether it's old games coming back from AAA or new indie games coming in strong, depending on when you watch this video. But recently, I was watching Project Hail Mary and the yearning to set sail in the ocean of stars came over me. I didn't want to fight bugs in space. I didn't want to defend against some greater evil in space. No, I just wanted to be in space. And then I remembered, yes, Women's Ground exists, and also its slightly less popular sequel, No Man's Sky. And brother, I have a headache on the top left of my brain because I have been playing for hours and hours on end. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. and as my head hit the pillow, my girl's alarm went off. It has been so much fun. I think collectively as gamers we all know No Man's Sky's launch was super mega ultra underwhelming. I think Big Boss's video showed that beautifully, but the game has had many years to earn its Zuko redemption arc. And thanks to dedicated developers and the faithful community, it has indeed been redeemed. Originally, I played No Man's Sky on the Xbox with two friends about a year back, and it was a total shit show. One homie knew everything and was trying to explain the game to myself and somebody else, but when you spawn in on a poison planet, constantly dying, and there's a bunch of words coming at you from the tutorial and three boneheads are sharing two brain cells collectively, you're not gonna pick up much. So, first impressions didn't stick. This time, however, I loaded in alone at midnight with no noise, and I just started to get it. So, before I say anything else, I do want to address the elephant in the room. No Man's Sky is so simple at face value, but so fucking complex if you wanted to go any further. And it does have a steep learning curve. Slightly steep learning curve. Let me explain. On the simplicity side of things, No Man's Sky's gameplay loop consists of flying through space, exploring new planets, scanning for fauna, flora, and father's still looking for milk and cigarettes on the way home. Lots of mining with a laser gun that does just about everything, hence the name multi-tool. Some light amounts of on the ground and in-flight combat, and of course, some crafting because Minecraft exists in our timeline. The 30 seconds of fun in this game really is as simple as it can be. In fact, I remember that it used to be a big point of criticism when it first launched because it was too simple. But now, if you want to just pick up a chill game to de-stress without a monkey yelling in your ear for not killing someone who was literally one shot, No Man's Sky is here to show you pretty things, weird looking animals, and play a piano tune every now and then to ease your mind. If you want a sense of purpose to drive you forward, there is a main quest chain to follow and the lore to contextualize everything and everyone around this universe. However, there are layers to this shit, man, because god damn, it can get nuts in here. It's crazy. There are mission boards you can pick up for extra cash, research for base building and different materials, structures, and devices that all serve different purposes, teleporters that need to be powered by some source that allow travel between hubs and bases, different multi-tools you can buy, upgrades that are random upon integration of your ship, jetpack, and multi-tool, maps to find buried treasure, crashed ships, frigates, and autonomous drones protecting valuable resources that will progressively get stronger the more you take out, and will chase you into outer space for dogfights until you can jump to faster than light speed, or random pirates will ambush you on the ground or in space. Sometimes fugitives jump in from space in your area. You can be part of an intergalactic hub where you can buy, trade, sell food, more multi-tools, more ships, sign up to do missions with strangers. You can even build your own frigate, a massive ship to serve as another hub for you and your friends. And the list goes on and on. What I love about No Man's Sky is that it can be as deep as you want it to be. ankle deep shallowness just to receive the visual eye candy and relax, or it can be the next 10 years of your life. I get now why there are some YouTube channels solely dedicated in this game, which may be overwhelming to some, but take my word of advice. Play this game and let it take you as far as you want to go. I think a lot of gamers have the expectation that when they start a game, they need to fulfill all this criteria. Complete a battle pass, rank up in a season, complete your dailies to maximize your XP gain, play a game mode where you may not really like it, but it has double XP weekend, etc. Nah man, just play the game and see where your curiosity takes you. Like I mentioned earlier, right now, games are all over the place. We've had or will have some absolute juggernaut titles that are bringing in the fun factor to the extreme, or some little dookie stains that did nothing for the industry. But seeing No Man's Sky coming out on Summer Games Fest reminded me that it's still alive and kicking and it's still worth visiting. I am pretty gifted in my sense of immersion whenever I play a game, and this game has sucked me right in. There was a moment where I was searching through some crash tech, and out of nowhere, these fucking pirates started carpet bombing me and my ship. It was insane. This was at 3 AM, mind you, and my heart was trying to pound its way out of my chest with how scared I was, especially after a 3-hour stretch of pure relaxation. I got into my ship and I forgot how to do everything for a second. I was so flustered, yet it was so exhilarating. I managed to refuel my launchers, go into space, and truck these mother lovers up for flippin' thinking they could mess with me and my beloved SS Bitches cruiser. There was also another moment where I had ran out of hyperdrive fuel and my dumb ass didn't think to collect tritinium, the resource used to make more hyperdrive fuel. So I thought, well, looks like I'm stuck on a 13-minute flight because the closest celestial object was a nearby freighter, which I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of cool with. Slap on any song from Guardians of the Galaxy mixes and it's all good. But I kept running into pockets of asteroids. No biggie. Just fly through them and avoid taking damage until the third asteroid group, where I actually hit one of the rocks and wait a minute, these gotta be popping out for a reason. I wonder if yeah, so turns out I didn't read the description at all on tritinium because I had thought I had to make it through refinement or find it on a world. First asteroid I hit gave me gold, and then eventually I started shooting enough asteroids which revealed the material I needed to refuel my hyperdrive. But honestly, I would have been good with booster flying my way over through space like Star-Lord as a vibe. No Man's Sky is one of those games that feels like it'll be around forever to be picked up whenever. I always say I don't like the idea of any game lasting forever with perpetual updates and always changing, finding ways to move the needle forward at the cost of sacrificing what made a game originally great. But No Man's Sky's sense of perpetuality is more so in the sense of timelessness. Pick it up whenever you want, stop whenever you want, but then come back whenever you want. I've only scratched the surface of what this game has to offer, and I'm glad I was able to add it into my gaming portfolio. Maybe I'll come back to do another captain's log to update how far into the rabbit black hole I go.
When I thought I was out, the black hole pulled me back in.
But it just depends if I can make enough time to stop playing this game. Anyway, remember to like and sub if you enjoyed the video, and take care, you beautiful bastards. I will see you in the next one. Alright, main video over. Yeah, so I know I barely scratched the surface of what this game is about, but like I said, I'm trying to. I'm getting there. I think over the 1 week, or no, not even, the 2.5 weeks that I've been playing, I already clocked 30 hours. Which, a game hasn't made me do that in a while, where I just get lost and I don't stop playing. I don't find the stopping point, I just keep going. But yeah, if you still play No Man's Sky, let me know in the comments what you've been up to or how many hours you have in it. Because like I said, I barely scratched the surface. I barely got new multi-tools. I barely got a bunch of black market upgrades for my jetpack. And honestly, it's so exciting to see how far, again, I can take this game. It's been a blast. And like I said, I might come back after, I don't know, clock in 50 hours more. And maybe I'll show some of my bases. Because I didn't even touch on that. I do have like 3 bases and they're kind of surface level stuff, but again, it's really good. And I like how it has the kind of like the snappy building from Fallout 4 where it just works. But I think it works slightly better here. But anyway, guys, that really is it. So yeah, leave your comments down below if you played this game, or if you played it and then stopped playing. Let me know why. I am very curious. But yeah, now for real, I'll see you in the next one.